Hey, hey, and welcome to After Hours here at Linda's Electric Quilters.
We are super, super excited to be here tonight. Definitely feeling the Christmas vibes, right?
Always feeling the Christmas vibes, but now it's socially acceptable.
That is
now.
socially acceptable.
Now December, it has become socially acceptable.
I know, right? I love the holiday. I love Christmas holiday,
Christmas
right?
is the best.
It's the
It's
best.
the best.
For all the meanings,
Yeah,
but mainly for giving
definitely.
and loving and sharing and all that great stuff.
Good job. Good job. She got the spirit. That's
That's
good.
right.
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We've got a great episode planned out for you when it comes to Baptist fan quilting on your sewing machine.
Yeah, we had a lot of people last time ask us, how do you do it on a sewing machine? Can you show us this on a sewing machine? And Corey's like, I sure can.
I got it.
I
can make it happen.
Yep, so we have a fun Christmas panel over there to show you. We had some fun Christmas panels here. You want to show this one first?
Sure.
We've had this one for a while.
This one's been around for a minute. Don't ask me the name because I don't know what it is.
Don't know that, yeah. So his grandma did this for us to hang in the store a long, long, long time ago.
So Santa, and then she added on the bells and the ornaments and everything on it. So it's super duper uber cute.
Yeah, super
There's
fun.
that one. And what do you have?
Then, okay, so then this one, let me move this camera, this iPad.
This thing?
So do you guys remember when we did this? So we did this last Christmas, right?
Yes.
We did, right?
Yes.
So did you guys remember when we did this? I do. Last Christmas,
I gave you my heart. At the very next day, you gave it away.
This year,
Yeah, I'm not singing the rest of this.
send me some tears.
I'll be your backup dancer while you figure out the
I'll
words.
give it to someone special, special. Okay, that was our fun. No, seriously. Seriously. So
She
we
practiced the words 3 times,
And
and
I
then we go
still
live
messed
and
them
she
up.
messed them up.
I
That's
know.
okay.
That's okay.
It's the fun part.
It was the fun.
It's
Anyway,
live karaoke.
But yeah,
here
but
at
so they are
Linda's.
still selling this Grinch panel. I saw this on
Oh, they
social
are?
media.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
with people doing it. So anyway, we thought we'd bring it back out. I thought it was super fun and super cute. And I totally forgot how we did the border. So anyway, we just wanted to have a little bit of Christmas spirit today.
Yes, and panels also bring up one quick thing before we jump over to the machine.
Oh, yeah.
When you are long arm quilting, or if you're doing quilting on your sewing machine and you're doing a digitally printed panel, you want to look at doing either a titanium or a ballpoint needle that helps with the... Ma'am, I am trying to be professional with my education tonight, and you are over here making fun of my hand. You know what? You'll either want to use a ballpoint or a titanium needle. That's really going to help with the runs that you might see in the fabric. Sometimes you'll see those little white runs, and it's really killing me not to use my hands. That's how I like to talk. It helps with the runs that appear in the fabric. Now, it's not going to virtually make them disappear.
No.
However, it will alleviate quite a bit of them if you're using that ballpoint needle, where it's going to separate the fibers, whereas a sharp will shred through and then kind of splice that digital print.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the fabrics and panels are digitally printed now.
Majority of them are now.
So if you're starting to see that, just change the needle. Your
Yes.
panel and your fabric is fine. You just want to change that needle.
Yes.
Alrighty.
People are looking for a duet.
A duet.
Yeah, we'll have to do karaoke at LEQ.
I know,
After
right?
hours karaoke.
After hours
My
karaoke.
gosh, we'll lose subscribers. We ain't gaining them.
No, it'll be a comedy show.
It will be a comedy show, that's for sure. That's for sure. We'll end up on somebody's TikTok.
Alrighty, so let's jump over and see
you
these
wanna show those?
fantastic. Yeah, go ahead.
I guess real quick. If you didn't see last time, we are going to be doing it on the FAB5 fun set. FAB5 fan fun set,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, tell them the size, because we did have a question on that.
The size
isn't
of the
this
what?
the 11
Oh, this is the 3, 5, 7,
and 11?
9, and 11.
Yeah,
Yes.
because they had 2 different sets.
Yeah, they have
and
2
this is
different
the one
sets.
we sell.
And this is available on our website, longarmsupplies.net.
Yep, we got them back in stock just for you in time for the video.
And then with a sewing machine, you definitely want to get some grip dots.
Yes,
I mean, you want to
sure.
get them, period, if you're on a long arm or a sewing machine,
Yeah.
but you really want them on a sewing machine. So grab you some clear grip dots while you're there.
All right, let's jump over and show them
All right.
how to do this.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to head over to the sewing machine, and I am doing this with my AccuStitch. And my AccuStitch is from ABM, the maker of the Anova long arm quilting machines. And they have a system that goes on certain sewing machine models, and it puts a regulator on the sewing machine. So I'm doing it with mine. You don't have to have one, but I like to have it. You want to have a ruler foot on your machine so you can use the different templates that you have. So this is one of the ones that we're going to start with, the 3, but here are all of them. We'll line them all out.
I love this panel. It's a fun panel too.
This is a cute one. This is from Hoffman, To All a Good Night. It's an old one. So this is the FAB5 fans, and they come in all these different sizes, and you have to use all of these to get through your Baptist fan.
Okay.
So I have them lined up to the side so I can just grab the next one in the sequence. But we are going to start with the smallest one, number 3. So in the stencil, Mom, if I can get a zoom in, please, on the camera, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. On the template, you have different line markings, and then these are also the grip dots that I added to mine. You want to start with number 3, and you're going to start with that 90-degree angle line. And you're going to place that at a corner of your panel or of your quilt, whatever you want to do. So if you're doing it on a quilt top, you'll line those 90-degree lines with the outside of the quilt top. Move the threads out of the way, maybe.
And if you are watching and you do have a long arm, go back and you can watch the video that these are done on the long arm.
Same concept.
Same concept, yep.
Same what?
Concept.
No, that's not what you said. Same concept. So we want to be able to read the number 3. So you're looking right at it, you want to read it from, left to right, I guess. And you'll line up your lines with the edge of the panel, and you are going to start your stitching where the number 3 is. So it's back here, right over here to the edge, okay? And I've got my panel basted with fusible batting. That's really nice whenever you're doing this. So I'm going to start right here over where the number 3 is on the edge of the panel. I'll pull up my thread just to get some going here. Well, I got more than a little bit, but that's okay. All right, we're going to get that going. I'm going to do a little bit of a tie-off. Optional. You don't have to do it, but I like to do it. Start with the needle in the down position, and then I'll begin to stitch, and we're going to go around the angle of this. Oh, let me pull that up real quick. Got the speed down. Need to fix my speed. There we go. So we're just going to travel. Once you do your first arc, you're going to move number 3, and you're just going to travel a little bit of the distance on the outside edge. You'll grab number 5 and line those lines up. Now you want to travel all the way to where the 90-degree line markings match the edge of the quilt where you got started. So I'm going to trim these threads away real quick so they're out of the way. And I need to travel a little bit further to get those to match up. Just like that. Once you have that, you're going to hold firm onto your template, and you're pressing it against the foot as you travel back to right here. I will switch to 7, go and add a random distance up the edge. Doesn't have to be perfect, completely random. But you do want to get it to where your markings are. Oh, I got that perfect. Man, doesn't get better than that. Get 7, hold that one nice, and travel. So right there, move 7 out of the way, and move on to 9. Go a random distance until you get the line markings right with 9, and then travel back. We'll move 9, and we get to grab 11. Again, random distance up. You're on the outside edge, so it doesn't matter. Travel that up. Now, if that's a real quilt and you really need to keep it that specific size, then you can make sure you're staying in the ditch while you do it. Now, next one we need to do is 11. So we'll get that squared up with our quilt panel or our quilt top, depending on what you're doing it on. Right there, I can go back just a hair, and then we get to go that way. Now 11 gets a little big, so just make sure you're watching your distance on that. Now, when you get to the end of 11, which is that largest template, once you get to where you need to stop, travel back. Let me pull it up so you can see it. There's little dash markings. You're going to travel back and get your needle to be at that closest one from that bottom line. Can we see that?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. The closest one from that bottom line there. So we'll line that back up just to make sure that I'm right, and then we will, oh, maybe I should have lined up a little bit better. There we go. We'll travel back to that marking, which is right there. Put 11 down, and then we get to go back to 3. You have more dashes get it closer if I need to. We've got dashes on the 3, on the 5, and all of them. But you're going to line up that dash mark on the actual quilting line, and then the bottom straight, you know, that straight line that we've been using, keep that on the bottom of the panel. So we will, I think I need to go back just a hair. There we go. Perfect. So line that up, and then we get to go again. There's 3. Move a little bit, random on the outside. Got to keep going, just a hair. This will give you a better indication of seeing those dash lines. You can see them better right there. But you're going to line up those dash lines on that actual arc of quilting. And then the bottom line on the straight. Get that there and go. So this one's going to meet up with the previous line that we've already stitched. You can use that template to travel up just a hair because you want to kind of keep a little bit of something staying on that arcing that you've already done. We'll grab 7. Make sure we've made it up perfect in height. God, that was good. Press onto 7 and travel down. Let me move my 3. There we go. So there. Press that to the side. We're on the outside, so we're just going to go a random distance. Grab 9. Line up the dash marks and the straight line. Press and hold, and come back.
That does really pretty good.
It is a really cool thing.
Probably helps having the stitch regulator on there, right?
A little bit, yeah. Just a tad bit. So you're going to travel up the actual stitching line as well. Using one of your templates helps you. You've got that perfect arc to do that. We're going to come back and grab 11. Get that lined up with where we need to be, which is going to be right here, I want to say. Yeah, perfect. We're going to hold this, and now we get to go to town. One thing to watch on this, if it gets a little too large, one of your grip dots might grab on your outside frame. So just watch that. Also, you could have a piece of fabric maybe underneath that. If one of your grip dots sits to the side, I'm having Mom grab me one because I didn't think all the way ahead of time. That's perfect, Mom. Yeah, just a little piece underneath that one back there so it's not catching. Yeah, thank you. Sometimes I have those grip dots on all edges and it doesn't move as easily as you would want it to. And then we'll make sure that doesn't, we don't want to stitch that Stonehenge in the panel. My Atlanta, that would be different. It'd be a Christmas story.
There you go.
There you go. When you get to the end here with 11, travel back up to that dash mark. And then you get to move to 3.
Cool.
So you just keep doing this, and it's super duper fast once you really get the motion of it and you get going.
We're going to let you focus and do it and see how fast it really is. If you have any questions, definitely put them in the feed. And if you didn't hear Corey at the beginning, he used fusible batting, so he fused it to the panel. Some people, you can baste your stuff in. We just use the fusible batting.
Correct.
Instead of basting ahead of time.
Had to grab another piece of fabric. I lost my Stonehenge strip.
Okay.
Never be afraid to rotate the quilt around as you need it, just to make sure your throat space is good with the template.
can definitely see why the grip dots are important, especially.
You hold a lot of pressure on these to move the fabric,
Yeah.
so you don't want it to slip further. Okay, do I get a speed round where I get to go with no talking?
Go.
Okay. Boom.
Look at
Oh,
how
it
pretty
looks
that
so
looks.
cute.
I use that affinity.
Affinity Christmas blend is what's being used on it.
So pretty.
So I did this. You're going to travel this all the way down the row. I want to show them how to connect it, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
The row ahead. So let me show you that real quick. You would finish one full row before you move on. Just telling you that now. Please finish one full row before you move on. All right. So let's say that full row is finished, and now we need to start on our next one. You're still going to start with number 3 every time. Okay? So you're going to line up your straight vertical line with the 3 on the side of the quilt. And you have that bottom dash line, and you're going to line that bottom dash on top of the actual quilted arc that you have in the row before. So we'll line up that straight, bring this down, dash line, straight line. Always start from 3 and go down from there. It helps you keep this more of a continuous process instead of having to cut threads as much. So you're going to travel down. When you hit an arc, you'll travel a little bit of a way down the quilted arc already. Grab number 5, same concept. We're a little further out on this, probably about 1/4 inch, so we're just going to travel a little bit further down. Straight line on the outside here, dash line on the previously quilted arc. Up the side. Grab number 7, same thing, straight line, dash line. You could make a song out of that.
Straight line, dash line.
Until you get to the arc on the next row, which is right there. And then you're just going to travel a random amount of ways. Don't go too far, obviously, but kind of just gauge it where you want it. That was 7. Now we can move to 9. Straight line on the side. And now this one, where are we at? Right here?
Good.
Okay. Right here you've got the cross of the dash line, so you want to line up that cross on the intersection of your
Oh, that's cool.
arcs. Right there. It's perfect. This is the best thing.
Yeah.
So we've got that right there. I might need to go a hair bit more. Not much, but a hair. That's nice. Yeah, we'll get that. Okay. So then we go and we travel back. Okay. Keep the button pressed, Corey. Keep the button pressed. Travel up and grab your 11. Now 11 is where, depending on your throat space of your machine, you might have to kind of move the quilt around and get a little fun with it, but it makes it work. It's fine. My quilt. Again, still travel back to that dot, and then you get your 3, and you do that all over again.
Awesome.
That was fun.
Yeah, let's take it off and show a little close-up of how you connected it.
Okay. Now bear with me on my stitches because I didn't press the button. But you see that you've got a really nice...
Let me get a little bit closer.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, go for it.
You get a really nice connection here as you're building those all the way throughout, and it just quilts up super duper uber fast with your super fun FAB5 fans.
Awesome.
You can do that on your sewing machine.
Yeah. Sewing machine or long arm.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's take it back over there.
Long
Let's
as you
take the whole
go.
panel so we can just show them what it looks like.
Okay. Oh, the back looks cool too. And we're back.
And we're back.
All right, so this is that holiday panel to All a Good Night.
Yeah, we don't have it available for sale, but
this
it's
is from,
so cute.
It's from 2019. I'm sure you'll find it on Etsy or
Somewhere,
something.
yeah.
But that is what it looks like. So I'll be doing the Baptist fan from the bottom all the way up on this one.
I love it. That turned out so cute.
Yeah, and then I used a more, whatchamacallit thread, a more contrasting thread.
On the back.
On the back, so you can really see it on the blue.
There you go.
So you've got that.
Yay!
But
Let's see if we have any questions.
The super cool, while you're looking at questions, the really cool thing about doing this on the sewing machine with the fusible batting is you can just kind of move this quilt all over the place, and that quilt top doesn't pull up or anything like that, which I love.
Gotcha. So I have good questions. Oh, first
up?
off, they said it's awesome that you're mastering the domestic machine as well as a long arm.
I'm
Yay.
trying to expand my resume.
And then Landa said, do they come in high and low shank?
Oh, good question.
Okay.
So high and low shank, you'd actually be looking at your ruler foot for that. You wouldn't be looking at the actual templates themselves.
Okay.
The template's going to stay 1/4 of an inch, but you have different ruler foots for high or low shank machines.
Okay.
And you have that option. Like for my Juki, I have the foot that I have is adjustable depending on what shank I put it on because there's different ones for those machines.
Gotcha.
So just check into that with whatever
you can
foot
use for
you
a
need.
1/4 inch ruler foot.
Yeah, for a
basically.
1/4 inch template basically is what you're looking for.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, template. So it says, does the Juki have the AccuStitch? And it does have the AccuStitch on there. That's what made it really easy
Not
for
standard.
him to, Not standard, no.
Yeah, it doesn't come standard. It gets
on.
added on. But the AccuStitch is a really cool thing to do as long as you press the pedal. Because I didn't, one time I didn't hit it and it like jumps,
Yeah.
but that's okay. But the link for that is in the description below. So you can click on that and it'll take you to the AccuStitch website where you can read and watch videos all about it. There's only certain machine models that it works on,
Yep.
but they are continuously expanding. Like they just added it to the new Janome HD 6 or 7 or 9. And
One
I
of
want
them.
that machine so bad. It's so cool.
And Randy says she bought them last time and she's been really enjoying them. So
I
yeah.
love these things. I
Yeah.
love Baptist sand quilting, and it's so easy, and
It is.
it lines up just perfectly.
I know, with all those things, Michael did a really good job
It's
on
just
designing
perfect.
them.
It's just perfect.
So they're over on our website. You can jump over there and purchase them.
Longarmsupplies.net.
Yes, yay.
Get them in time for Christmas. Give yourself a gift.
There you go.
Choose a priority option of shipping. Probably not standard.
Yeah.
But get you a priority option of shipping and put them in your stocking.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever you're purchasing right now, just pick those priority options.
No matter
Any
where
website,
no matter where you're
it
searching.
gets pretty backlogged
Yeah.
already in the system, just to give you a heads up.
Yeah, no matter where you're buying stuff.
Exactly. Okay. Mel said, will these work on a long arm? Yes, they will work on a
Yes.
long arm. We did a video a few weeks ago with them on the long arm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go back into our feed and you just tap in FAB5, I always say that wrong, you will see them done on the long arm as well. They will work on both.
Yeah, which is really cool. For the long arm, make sure you have your ruler base on when you're using it for that.
Yep. And we go over all that instruction in that video.
We do.
Yay.
Yay.
Shall
That
we
was
end out with
fun.
a song?
No, we're not ending out
She
with a
said they
song.
wanted to do it again.
Okay, do it. What are you going to sing?
We just
Can I
have
be
to
the
sing-
concert?
No.
I'll sit here in the stands. I paid for VIP.
You paid for VIP?
Yes.
We could just go out with Jingle Bells.
Do I know Jingle Bells?
No.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
do.
You just told me no. See? I don't know. You're putting me on the spot.
Jingle bells,
Jingle all the way.
You're supposed to shake the bell.
Oh. Mom, this is, I didn't have, no one told me this. This wasn't explained in
We're gonna start over.
rehearsal.
All right, that's why it's fun being live.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to... I broke my quilt! Oh, I hope Grandma's not watching this. The bell fell off.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our show tonight.
Hold on, I can fix it. I can fix
We
it.
were really trying.
No
Yes,
one saw anything. Look, it's just like it never happened. No one call Grandma, please.
That
I'm
was
gonna
a
start
perfect.
crying.
That was a perfect ending. It's all
Jingle bells. Now the bell doesn't work.
good. Hey, we really appreciate you guys watching us and having fun with us through our goofy scenarios.
We do. We have fun stuff.
Yeah, it's all good. We have a good laugh tonight, and then when we watch it back, that's okay.
It's like the Polar Express.
There you go. There you go. Anyway, you guys have a fabulous night and a great weekend, and we will see you next Thursday for our last episode of the year.
Is it our last episode of the year?
It will.
We're not
It
doing
will.
anything for Christmas?
That is our last episode of the year, next weekend.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Next week.
I don't know.
Anyway, we really appreciate you guys being here, and we will see you next time.
Are you saying bye already without me?
Yes, you walked away.
Well, I was trying to do something. Hold on, I'm coming back. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Now you do it. Now it's bye. You guys say bye.
Bye. All over the place tonight.